Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is it really true? Is it really true?
Just keep your ideas safe and
Safe
sound.
and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geri Petito Show. Everyone and anyone who knows me knows I am the author of I'm Not an Addict, I'm Just an Ass. I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass. Because, guys, over 33 years ago, I was a dumbass. But today, 33 years later, through the grace of God, I can honestly say now I'm a smartass. Yes, the word ass is in the Bible at least 40 times, and it means donkey, and that's what I was. I'm saying all that to say this, guys. You know, a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people didn't make it through the pandemic, and a lot of families are suffering. I want everyone to know someone is listening. I'm a nutritional health coach. I'm a recovery coach. All my services to you are free. If you think my book can help someone, which I sure do, you can go right to Simon & Schuster's bookstore, Archway Publishing, BAM, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can go to my website, www.geripetito.com. And guys, please subscribe to the Geri Petito Show YouTube channel. Before I introduce my incredible guests, I want to give a shout out to one of my biggest sponsors. Her name is Paula Ann from Ablaze Entertainment and Freedom Rings Festival, helping survivors of human trafficking to live a life of normalcy. Okay, www.freedomringsfestival.com. And guys, the Geri Petito Show is also one of her sponsors. So I want to give a huge shout out to Paula Ann because not only does she sponsor my show, she also connected me with this incredible guy that I'm going to be introducing. Okay, so I want to say something about him before I introduce him formally. He is off the charts, and when you start hearing his story, you'll understand why. Michael Adegoke, say hello to everyone.
Hello, everybody. Hello, world. Hello, Africa. Hello, Ekaro Omo Yoruba. Ekro Le Omo Yoruba. Igbo Kwenu. All of this.
I love that. So, all right, obviously, he's from Africa, guys. Tell us where exactly in Africa you're from.
Nigeria.
Okay.
Oduduwa tribe, Yoruba, one of the largest tribe in Nigeria. There are three main tribes, Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. I belong to the Yoruba tribe.
So, I've been all over the world, and Africa's the place I wanted to go more than ever, and I will get there. And the reason I didn't many moons ago was they wanted us to get shots, and I refused. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there, baby. I want to
When you
go
get
on a
to Africa,
safari.
your nickname will be called Onyibo. Onyibo. No more Gary.
I love it. It's fine with me, baby. I want to go to a safari. Come on, man. All right.
It's
So
all there.
now, tell me if I'm describing you properly. You are a 5-time world dance champion?
5-time U.S.
Yes. Oh, U.S.
Regional show dance champion. Regional.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So
Then
now,
fifth place world. There's U.S. and then there's the world. And
Okay.
the world ranked fifth.
there you go. Okay, cool. So now, before I really give you the mic to really tell your story, I have a couple questions for you first, okay? How old were you when you realized that you could dance?
Well, I was doing nightclub hip hop, age 16, sneaking out of the house, college, and then dancing just with my group called Pizzazz. And then after that, when I came into the real official Latin dance, I think I was in my 42.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, did you do any skating or any of that?
Skating as in
Skating.
training.
Skating on a skating ring.
Ice skating?
Yeah, any of that.
I'm a black person. We don't go on
You
ice.
don't? Okay, baby, you don't go on ice. The reason I'm
I'm
asking,
sorry, I gotta throw some joke there.
I need you
we
to
don't we
listen.
don't
That's
swim. We don't go on ice. We don't bungee jump. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
bungee jumped in New
I don't
Zealand.
bungee
Okay, I'm crazy. I've done it all. All right. So anyway,
jump.
the reason I'm asking is
Uh-huh.
because I recently interviewed someone who's also a talented dancer who's won many awards, and he said he didn't even realize he could dance. He started out ice skating. And
Mm.
that's when he said, I have to get off of that because I'm going to make you laugh. Everybody thought he was gay. Okay. So he was
Oh,
like, I'm done with that. And he
yeah.
became a really cool dancer. So that's why I was
I-
asking you.
oh yeah, no, I get on the ice skate one time with my girl, and I held on to her hip, just not I so I don't fall.
That's so funny. I'm not a fan of ice skating either. Don't worry about it, baby. I'd rather jump off of bridges. Anyway, um, I want to give you the mic. And I want you. Oh, wait. Again, I have another question before I give you the mic. Who influenced you growing up in the industry?
Who influenced me as in dancing?
Dancing. Yeah.
Or oh, well, I have to say my coach, Robert Foster. That guy took me on. I mean, you have to understand at my age, I should have been doing this at 3 years old. So he pretty much saw my talent and he just dedicated time for me. Never bite the mouth that feeds you. That guy has done a lot. I am sitting here in this room because of him. Like I said, I was a programmer, master's degree. And when I was introduced to him by Lisa Zamaripa, who happened to be my partner that we won most of the championship, that was it. He just said, "Okay, Michael, it will cost you so much amount of money, and then I'll have you start doing shows." And here I am today. If he didn't listen to me, I would have been just another. I'm actually the only black man doing this that I know of in America holding this kind of championship.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just love that.
All the glory to Robert Foster, which I hope he's listening to this. I'll send it to him later on.
Okay, very cool. Robert Foster, you're the guy. All right. So
Man, the
now,
man, 3 times world champion.
okay, very cool. So now, Michael, I want to give you the mic. Um, take as long as you need. I want to hear your story, and so does everyone else. Come on.
Uh, So my story started, I was 245 pounds, like I told you before, 245 pounds, solid muscle. Mr. Minnesota was the competition I was striving for back then. When I came from Africa 39 years ago, I was so skinny. I looked like one of those kids from the National Geographic. I mean, that was how skinny I was,
Okay.
little skinny. My family actually called me Toothpick.
Okay.
And that was the nickname they gave me. So, and talk about low self-esteem. Oh my goodness, Gary, I had minus to the minus below zero low self-esteem. And so sometimes I would even wear like 3 pants together just to look bulky.
Oh,
So I don't know if it's some kind of, I don't want to call it disease or I just could not, I could eat a horse and I still wouldn't gain the weight. So I went to college and then I met a guy at a college. He was really muscular and he said, I said, hey, what do you do? He said, he's going to the gym. I said, what gym? And then I started going to Bally's. I enrolled. But, I got to Bally's. I was so carried away. All I was just watching were all the women. I couldn't really. For about 1 year, I was making payment, not working out. Then he put some sense in me. He said, look, you come here every time, all you do is just do like one weight and you watch women and you're talking to them. You're never going to get big. And then I just decided to change. And within 3 years, I started spending so much money, $800 a week. And boom, before you know it, maybe because I was skinny already, so it was easy to build up the muscle. I got the muscle built up. I went to like 160 or 70 something. I went to 245 pounds. Solid muscle. Like I could send you a picture. You will see I look like a beast. Drug free, nothing, zero drug.
glad to hear it. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I don't believe in that because my body is the temple of God. So fast forward to that, he said, Michael, you should compete for bodybuilding. When you lined everybody up on stage, maybe about 30 guys and they're flexing their muscle. Okay, I said, okay, this will be nice. So 2 weeks to my competition, I got a phone call from California, Lee Labrada. I was training with Lee Labrada, Mr. Olympian. He said, listen, what's your body fat? I said, I'm at 6. He said, negative. Get it down to 4. You got a show coming up in 2 weeks. How much have you paid? Have you made your fee, your payment? I said, yes, I paid $250 to enter the competition. He said, in 2 weeks, I need you to drop to 4% body fat. That means no water in my body. So when I flex, all they see is veins. God has this blessed day. I put on my jogging suit, put on my tennis shoe, and I started jogging in Minnesota. I came to a crossroad, Hennepin and Lindale. No, Hennepin and 9th Street. And I heard music coming out of a restaurant. It sounded like Africa. You know, like when you hear salsa music,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
looks like something from Africa. So I decided to cross over. I'm like thinking, man, what kind of band is this? This something from my country? How come I didn't know about this? Let me go check that out. So I crossed over to the street, sweating, dripping, all soaked. I got to the door. I said, "Hey, what band is playing tonight? I mean, right now, this evening." The guy said, "There's no what African band. What do you mean African band?" I said, "I hear African music." He said, "No, this is no African music. This is salsa." I said, "Please let me go in and see. Let me go in and see." He was like, he's looking at me like, "Man, you were big guy. You're smelling. Look at your sweat. This is a salsa club. You don't fit in." I said, "Please, here's my license. Let me just go check it out." Gary, I walked right in. First time I saw over 100 people dancing. Everybody just doing their own thing. I'm thinking, wow, this is because you called Minneapolis Cafe. And I walked right in and I'm thinking, wow, look at all these people having fun. Immediately I saw them all sexy dancing and everything. My mind was like, just Michael, this is fun. This is better than making out or something. So I just thought I heard a voice say, Michael, why don't you grab a woman? Instead of jogging for 2 hours, grab somebody and start dancing. That would be your 2 hour aerobic right there. I didn't know who was talking to me, whether it's God or Satan, whatever. So I went up, I grabbed the girl, and I would never forget. I grabbed this girl and I started dancing. And I was watching everybody doing what they were doing. And the next time I saw this guy turn, I go, oh, I can do that. And I took 245-pound muscle and I turned the girl, trying to turn her around on my body. And the power was so much, I yanked off the shoulder socket. And she just pretty much went on the ground. And there she was crying. And they stopped the music, all eyes on me, like, what did you do? 8 bouncers on the dance floor trying to, get this girl back up. Like, what did you do? They kept asking me. I said, I danced. I tried to turn her. They go, what kind of turning did you do? It was a 245-pound muscle. I just yanked the socket out and they carried her out. On the way, when they were carrying this girl,
Wait, wait, wait. You yanked her socket out or yours?
I already socket because I was trying to turn like
You
everybody.
turned her though? You heard her.
Yes, I was
Okay,
supposed to
gotcha.
turn
Yeah.
nice way, turn like everybody's done, but I didn't know how to turn. I
All
just
right, got it.
get it older. So anyway, on the way going out, she looked at me and she said something in Spanish, and she said, "You're the worst dancer ever." Cursed me out in some bad language and said nobody should dance with you anymore. And I went like this. I go, nah, from Africa, you never say something to an African person. Now she just gave me the challenge. And I said, I'm going to go home. I'm going to learn this dance. I'm going to return back here and I'm going to prove to you that I am not the worst dancer in the world. That was all I wanted to do. I left the club. I turned around, did not finish jogging. I went home, called my dance friends. I said, hey, you guys, I need to get rid of the furniture in my living room. They said, for what? I said, I'm building a studio. I built a studio in my living room, started learning how to dance. And that was how it happened. I went back to the club 5 months later after memorizing about 40 something moves in my head by watching video. I went there and sat there for 3 hours. Sure enough, the club started, the nightclub started, the music started, and there was a girl right there. I met a guy named Raul. He had been working out with me in the night in the gym at that time. Raul then asked me, he said, hey, Michael, how was your competition? I said, I didn't do my competition. He said, wow, okay, what do you do now? I said, I just finished learning salsa. He said, what studio? I said, no studio, just in my house. While Raul was asking me that question, a girl named Lisa walked in, Zamaripa. And when Lisa walked in, I asked Lisa, I said, can you dance with me? She said, yeah, I'd love to dance with you. And I started dancing. Everything I was doing in the video was that I learned in the video, I was doing it. And Lisa was just making it better. She's been dancing for 25 years. One of the best, absolutely best dancer in the world. Lisa danced so beautiful with me. First dance, second dance, third dance. And then she stopped. She said, who are you? I said, I'm Michael. What do you do for a living? I'm a computer programmer. I work for IBM. Oh my God, how did you learn how to dance? Watching video. What kind of video? I said, just a bunch. And she said, listen, you're the guy I've been waiting for all my life. what do you do? What do you do on Monday? I said, it was Saturday. I said, Monday I go to work. So I need you to meet me at so studio. Give me the name of the studio, Robert Foster Studio in Hopkins. I got there and Robert was there. Three of us, Lisa, we met each other at the studio and Robert looked at me, okay, what do you do? So me and Lisa did a little bit demo dance for Robert. And Robert's like, you know what, I'll train you. And the rest was history. And here I am today. And this is fabulous. I don't ever say something wrong to an African person because they would take on that challenge. Everything that has happened in my life has been somebody saying you cannot do it, and I go ahead to do it. I'm acting right now, 100% fully into acting because I'm done dancing. I'm in my 50s. I'm done dancing right now, and I need to hand it over to the next Michael that I need to train so that I can focus on acting. And I guarantee you, Gary, I'm saying it with all confidence. I'm gonna be the best actor. I'm already the best improv actor, according to Patrick Kilpatrick, who was in Minority Report with Tom Cruise and Terminator. Already saw my first acting with him, and he said, "Wow, you are one best improv actor I've ever seen." And on top of that, I'm building up with the help of Paula. I'm getting a lot
That's
of
right,
auditions,
Paula.
and I will guarantee you, I said it with all confidence, not arrogantly, I will bring home my Oscar.
So now, tell me who's influenced you in the acting business.
I have to say Jim Chavez. Chavez, can you say that right now?
Yeah,
Jim
who is
Chavez.
that?
And Jim, Passion of the Christ. He's very,
Oh,
very,
oh, right.
yeah, Passion of the Christ. He's very good friend with my good friend. I can mention his name. And also Mel Gibson, because he stands for the truth. Those are the people that I look up to. And of course, Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Yes.
So now, all right, what movies did you like growing up?
Oh, my favorite. I've watched this movie more than 25,000 times. Titanic.
Really?
Followed by Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Okay. I did not expect you to say the Titanic.
Titanic, I just don't know why. Because because when I was in college, high school, I did my report on Titanic. And I fell in love with that. And ever since, and the third movie, I don't know why this is so nice movie. It's called Eyes Wide Shut
Okay.
with Tom Cruise. And he exposed the deep satanic world in the industry.
I so all right, you'll text me the name of that movie because I've got to see that. I heard about it, but I've got to see it. Okay.
Yeah. Always keep me grounded to know that
That's
I
right.
cannot sell my soul to the devil.
That's right.
I know how to make millions as I'm speaking to you right now. I know how to get my next $1 million. I've been offered. I've even been flown in to the place where they sat me down. They offered me, it's like Satan. He offered Jesus the world and say, just bow down. And I was looking at it 1 week. I was at this place and they were training me and everything. And 2, 3 days into that, I said, I can't do this. And I
So
walked away.
I want to share something with you really quick based on what you just said. So me and one of my producers, we went to Yuma, Arizona last year to go to all the borders. We were with sheriff department for 5 days and the border patrol, and we were there sometimes till 3 in the morning watching what was happening on all the borders. People trying to come in with these poor children that weren't even theirs, you know. And I said to the sheriff, I said, I don't understand why people are involved with what you were just talking about.
Yeah.
And he said, let me give you an example. If someone comes to your studio and puts a giant bag of money and you know who they are, you're going to say yes or no. I'm going to say no. He said, okay. Then they're going to wait till you walk out and then they're going to shoot you.
Yeah.
And I said, this is crazy what's happened. God, please take control. Please,
Yes.
God.
Yeah. It's
So I
demonic.
just had to
out
share
there.
that. Yep. So now
Every-
continue. So now,
That's why I want to be the light in here. You know, you can be in Hollywood without doing what they're doing in Hollywood. And I've been here 10 years right now. I may not be a millionaire, but I've been taking up some roles, some stuff that, you know, when they send it to me, I said, I can't do that. That's against my soul. What is my soul? My thoughts, my intention, my emotion, my mind, and my will. Those 5 things are what Satan is fighting for in everybody. It's in you too.
yeah.
You have the spirit that you're using to fight your thoughts, What are the thoughts of do this to become millionaire? What are the intention behind those thoughts? Is to your intention is that when you do it, you're gonna be so powerful. You're gonna have then it moves into your mind. You create a deceitful mind of how you will get it, whether it's depend on killing somebody or whatever. Sorry to say, like what's happening with my well, I won't say he's my, but it's we have it a little bit, together, Puff Daddy, things like that, so you can see now, and it gets into your mind. You create the most craziest thing. People were reading online, like, how is it doing that? And then it gets into your emotion. When you have the thought, your intention, your mind, and it gets into your emotion, you feel that it's either a feeling of joy or a feeling of evil. And then and after all those four areas move into your will, it moves into your willpower, then you put into action. That's when it's bad. You have these four areas to go through. Don't ever let it get into your will, because when that mind, intention, emotion, and your thoughts, when it gets into your willpower, it's over.
Okay.
You've become that person. And I watch those 5 elements of my life every day with the Spirit of God.
That's
It's
right.
important.
It's very important.
I'm
God-
more than a dancer. I'm more than what people think.
God bless you for even sharing that. So thank you for that. God's got your back, baby. He's got mine too.
Amen.
So now, what kind of acting do you prefer?
I prefer faith-based acting.
Okay.
Yeah, I prefer, something like this project we're working on right now. It's music, but man, Geri, I can't tell you yet because of
Yeah,
the person that
yeah.
released it, but it's bigger than life, and it's gonna touch souls. It's gonna touch billions of people, not millions, but billions all over the world. It's been going on for 2 years, and I love to be part of that. You could wake me up 24 hours. You could wake me up 4 o'clock in the morning because it has something to do with God. I'm never tired of it. And then I've been in other movies that I just like, okay, whatever, I forget the next day, but some things are just more precious to me, and that's the faith base. If I have my way in Hollywood, I will be doing it. That's why I'm so happy that this guy, is it Mark Wilbert? He's building a studio right now in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Not the unwoke one. Is that the right word? Yeah, that doesn't have to do with all this woke crap going on here, so, and that's kind of and what Mel Gibson too. I love to work with him.
Oh my gosh, I love him. Forget it. Oh my gosh.
When you turn down the things of God, they turned that movie down, that Passion of the Christ, but look how God has
Look at
surprised
it.
us.
That's right.
He's
God
working
said,
on
forget
the
it.
resurrection right now, and that I can tell you how that's
Okay.
gonna shake the foundation of
Okay.
the world.
When that happened, God said, "Don't worry, I got you, Mel. Don't
Man.
worry." So, all right. So now let me ask you this. Let's go back to your dancing first, and then we'll talk more about your acting. So, you are now retiring from dancing.
Mhm.
Okay. But I
My
mean,
birthday yesterday, so.
oh, that's right. Wait, I forgot about that, and I called you yesterday and forgot to say happy birthday. Happy
You were the
birthday,
first one
baby.
that say happy birthday, actually.
Happy
That's-
birthday, baby. Okay. Now wait, wasn't it your mom's birthday as well?
I'm 12:05. My mom is 12:11.
Okay. So
12:11, the time difference.
happy birthday to both. Okay. So listen.
So
So now you talk about your age. How old are you now? That you're retiring from dance. I'm just wondering.
I'm in my 50s.
All right. So that's fine. So you're in your 50s. You're retiring from dance. But here's my question. But you're going to continue to dance socially, right? I mean, you'll always
yeah,
dance.
yeah. I mean, I still went out for my birthday, and
Okay, cool.
I took over the whole day. Let me tell you, don't let that age fool you.
Right.
Gary, put an 18-year-old next to me, I will smoke their
I'm
butt.
sure, baby. I'm sure.
I don't drink, I don't smoke. My first drink was 25 years ago. I almost passed out. So my health is even the doctor was shocked. He said, I've never seen any organ so remarkable organ that you have, so this is my temple. This is how I communicate. This is the gift God has given me, so I have to take care of it in the morning, stretching. I haven't been in the gym for 11 years now because when I was 245 pounds, they told me to lose weight in the dance world because dancing is very, it's very
Right. So you had to do
so
everything.
when I was dancing, I was like this, so the judges came to me and said, young man, we don't know who you are, but This body's got to go if you want to remain in this. So I haven't stepped in the gym. Everything you see here is just going out, working out, push-ups, and I'm ready to go.
You know what's so funny? You've experienced it all, really, if you think about it, okay? You've experienced it all. So, all right, now, before we even talk more about your acting, I want to ask you about Africa, your country.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No, I'm just
when
kidding.
was the last time you were there?
I was there July last year.
Okay, well, how is it now?
Africa is always going to be Africa, you know. It's what the world has done to us, you know. Number one, we have everything we need to sustain ourselves, but yet we've been exploited by everybody. And my goal is one day, you know, the real leaders will rise up in Africa. You know, some people are making it, some people are not making it. You know,
Yeah.
it's very sad, you know. But what I love about my people, Gary, is we're happy.
Yep.
We're so happy in the midst of all this suffering. Hardly would you hear of any African committing suicide. It's a last option in our mind. That as bad as it is, some people don't have meal, to have food to eat. They call it code 000. No breakfast, no lunch, no dinner. Or 001. No breakfast, no lunch, dinner. And yet, in the midst of that, when I go home, these people are happy. It's beyond my imagination. Like,
Amazing.
then we come to America here where you have everything. Depression is
That's right.
number
You're right.
one. It's crazy.
You're
The
right.
country is the power of Satan, how he operates in the mind of people. That's why I say guide your soul. Those things I told you, guide your thoughts before the thought comes into your mind. That thought has a purpose, is to get you down. Then it's like a woman, when a woman wakes up in the morning, everything about the woman starts from the stomach. I'm a dancer, so I know. If your stomach is right in the morning, the whole day is right. If the stomach is wrong in the morning, that whole day is bad for the woman. I've
So,
seen it
because
all.
they say everything starts in the gut, everything. And go with your gut, baby. Go with your gut. But I have a question for you. So, there's a group from Africa. There's, I think, a bunch of guys, and they dance and sing and put out these videos, and they've become pretty famous. Do you know who I'm talking
Ghetto
about?
boys.
So my daughter and my grandkids, Mother's Day, we're all out at a restaurant, and they're giving me my gifts, and then my daughter's giggling, and she's like, "We got one more gift for you. We just posted it on your Facebook." So I go to look, and I've never seen it before because I'm not on all the things she's on, all the sites. And I said, "Is this a joke? Did you guys, are they really from Africa?" She's like, "Mom, they're really from Africa." I was like, "This is amazing." It was my favorite gift. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah,
can
how many
scroll
of them?
down
Like
and you'll see
10,
it.
5 kids, and little kids, right?
Yeah, and then they gave her my picture. They gave him my picture, and they're holding my picture up, kissing my picture, and then they wrote, "Christian and Aria love you, me mom." It was amazing.
That's a testimony. See, I can relate with those people because they used to be in an orphanage home. Nothing, you know, it was just a guy that went to tour. A white guy went over there and then just saw them, and they started dancing, and he put it online, and look at them today. Now they've been on
Amazing.
American Got
It's
Talent. Now they're all over the
amazing.
world.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's get back to your acting.
Okay.
So, and faith based is what you want to do as far as all that. So now, but will you be in like movies that aren't bad but regular movies as
Oh
well?
yeah, you know, I won't
Okay.
be movie. I won't be movie where you have to like one time they told me I have to go in a swimming pool and I'll wear this underwear and then I'll come up with and me and two guys would go. I said, God forbid, you got the wrong person.
Okay,
There was
good.
one that said they're gonna shave off my head, then they're gonna give me a cigarette, and I'm gonna be completely like, you know, like some kind of gangster. I said, I've never put cigarette in the middle of my finger before. I'm a role model. I'm not gonna put that thing and then start smoking in a movie. So some good things, and it's not about the money. The money is good. Like this last audition I just did, that's like 10 grand. 10 grand. But I told the agency, I'm sorry, that's not me.
Okay.
I could use 10 grand now. I'm going to Africa next week. And it's gonna be in a few months, you know.
So
But
now, okay. So wait. So now let me ask you something. So you've had acting training or no?
no, that's the thing. Once you can dance, you can act. That's why Patrick actually gave me my SAG. He said, you know, first movie ever is called Active Shooter. And how did I meet Patrick? 100 people auditioned for this movie. A friend of mine called me from Africa, said, Michael, you just got to America, LA. You say you want to be an actor. Go. There's an audition going on right now. So on Melrose. Go to his place. I got there. Gary, there was like over 100 people sitting at this pool table, all of them looking for a role in this movie. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is ridiculous. I walk right in, and the guy stopped it with this deep voice and said, well, we got somebody came in late here. Have a seat. And I said, sorry, I'm very sorry. I just got it right now. I jumped in the shower and I ran all the way here. So that was it. I said, my friend Ify told me to come here. He said, oh, how's Ify doing? I said, she's okay. He continued. After we finished, I fill out the form. He said, hey, come here. I know you came late. I want to ask more about my friend in Africa, your friend that told you to come. I said, oh, she's doing okay, blah, blah, blah. And then I started talking, and he said, come upstairs with me. Gary, if he didn't say come upstairs with me, I probably wouldn't be in acting today. He said, come upstairs with me. I got upstairs, looked in his whole house, 3 people, secretary working for him, 5 of us were in the house, and he said, have you had lunch? I'm thinking, no, sir, I'm being reserved. I'm looking at this guy for the first time. He's asking me all this question. I'm like looking for a movie. He's asking me a question if I've had lunch. I said, no, sir. He said, look in the fridge. I have a meat. I have deer meat. Have you had deer meat before? I said, no, sir, but I've had goat meat. He said, well, do you know how to cook? I said, yes, cook. Oh, that's what I leave for. He gave me the meat. He said, here's salad. Throw something for us. I got some paperwork to do. Make lunch for us. And he just commanded me just like that, and I made the best. I looked in his
That's
closet.
crazy.
I made the best tasty pepper steak. I cut the meat in
Deer
small.
meat. Yeah,
I
yeah,
made
yeah.
it. I cut it in a salad bar. I put some onions, some tomato, and I sat down. I said, "Sir," I bowed down. I said, "Respectful from Africa." I said, "Lunch is ready. 4 plates I served." He took the meat. He said, oh my goodness, what did you do? How did you cook this? I said, my mom taught me how to cook, sir. And he said, what kind of role did you apply for? I said, sir, I just fill out the form. I just put there anything. He said, I have a lead role. Would you be interested in a lead role? And I said, a lead who? He said, a lead role, but you will go to the detective, you'll play detective, and then we're going to go straight to the farm area, and we're going to be in front of 1,000 goats. You're going to be in the middle, and we're going to be poked by 1,000 goats. I said, sir, I will do anything.
That's so cool.
I'm cooking goat for you, goat deer meat. Now I'm going to do my first movie in the midst of a goat. This guy packed me 3 days later. We went out, we were on set for 14 hours till 6 o'clock in the morning. In the middle, the light coming in, and he put me right there, 1,000 goat poking my ass. It was not fun. And then I did all the best in a nice suit and everything with a gun. And that was how I got my first role. He said, wait a minute, have you had acting before? I said, no. He said, my God, you did so well. You are one of the best improv I've ever seen. Coming from Patrick, a legendary actor that has been in over 200 movies, that meant a lot to me.
Sure.
He said, listen, I'm going to give you your SAG paper. Go to this place. So go take this paper in and tell them to give you a SAG eligible. That's where I am today.
Okay, so I have a silly question. Okay.
Yeah.
So my dad was from Italy, and he had a very strong Italian accent. Okay. And he couldn't switch on and off with his accent. He just couldn't. You have a very strong African accent.
No, I do that because I'm doing this video so that my people in Africa, because I'm gonna post it.
Okay,
Because
but
when I-
wait, let me
well,
finish.
let me. When I was on, okay, go ahead.
Hold on. But I'm assuming you can do a lot of different accents.
Oh yeah,
So give us
I
a
do.
few. Give us
I
a
do.
few. Come on. Come on.
You got me. And that's it's like dancing. When I went out dancing yesterday, some girl came up to me. Oh my God, you're gonna dance with me? I want you to do. I said, listen. I said, the rule number 1, it has to come from here. Never put me on the spot.
Okay, but listen, it has to come from here. You're acting. Show us what you got. Come on, it has to come from here.
Well, actually, I'm waiting for a role right now, and it's called Uche.
Come
And
on.
I'm supposed to play. It's. You remember the Bill Cosby show? Okay, this is a new television show coming out.
Okay.
And I'm second in line to be selected. They've put me above everybody, so I'm waiting for the call as of today or next time. It's a lot of money, and it's Uche. Uche is going to be on this 10 episode, and he's the landlord. Uche is an Igbo guy from Nigeria. So when I did my audition, I don't speak Igbo that much, so I called my friend in Africa to give me a bunch of accent to put for the audition. So on top of the script that they gave me, I added my own African Igbo language to the end. So I go. So this is Uche. He's a landlord. He's going to kick out this American
All right.
people.
All right.
Okay. You are owing me a lot of money. I told you, if you don't pay that money by tomorrow, Chineke, I will kill you all. You think I'm an illegal alien? I came all the way from Africa. I came here legally. I did not borrow any money or swim over the ocean. So if you don't pay me my money, oh, Jesus, Allah, Baba, tomorrow.
That's so good.
Now, if I want to do that like a Black American.
Okay. Come on, baby.
Hey, yo, man, what's up, man? You ain't paid me since yesterday, mother. I can't say the F word, man.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, yo, man, you ain't paid me since yesterday, man. What's up, man? What's up, dog? Man, I holler at your mother, man, but your mother ain't want to pay me, man. She was hiding out there yesterday, man. You gonna pay me, man? I have to say the F word, But you gonna pay me, man? You better pay me tomorrow, man, motherfucker. I'll put it back up your ass.
How the heck? That was really good. All right. So my producer is Black and Italian. Producer.
Okay, producer,
How did
let
you
me
think
hear,
he
let
did
me
that?
hear you.
Pretty
Complete.
good, right?
Let's talk Black.
He did it. He's giving you a thumbs up, baby. He's giving you a thumbs up.
Okay.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey,
What's up?
how you doing?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I was just going to make this 10 seconds short because I want to hold the show. I actually worked with some people from Nigeria about 15 years ago. I worked with one of the Igbo tribes, Ugorji.
What's the name?
From Ugorji. I forgot. I think his father's a chief.
Oh, okay. Everybody's
Yeah. Yeah,
everybody's
and I'm not going to bring any politics, but I did work with one of the Senate president, Namani,
okay.
back in
Oh,
I think
you're out.
2008.
Did you get some money? Did you get some money, brother?
I did. I made sure.
Hey, we both
Oh,
win.
I got I did. He personally asked for me.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Very
Yeah, he
cool.
personally asked for me, which was fantastic. So,
Very
yeah,
cool.
everybody asked me that. Did you get some money?
Yep. Yeah. You gotta get. They got the money.
So, Michael, you did a
Yeah.
better
Let's see if I can
Black
get it.
American than this guy does. I'm just letting you know,
No,
baby.
I'm taking no.
Okay,
no.
that's so cool. That was so cool. So now,
Nice
Michael.
meeting you, Michael.
That's him actually using his professional voice on the radio. I know he talks more Ebonic than that.
So funny. So Michael, and he loves the Lord as well. He's a Christian
Amen.
too.
Amen.
Yep. So now, Michael, so let me ask you this. How can people reach out to you if they need to? Give them your information or Paula's or however you want them to be able to reach out to you if they want to.
You can reach out. Well, I'm not a fan base follower. That kind of. If you know me, you know. If you don't know me, that's your problem. As long as I get my money from whatever I do, I try as much not to really put myself out there because it's just a lot of haters out there. I call it monitoring spirit.
Okay. But
They're not actually interested.
if somebody's
in
interested in hiring you, should they go through Paula?
Oh yeah. Definitely the people that want to hire me.
Yeah.
This one word, realmichael.com. Real Michael. I'm the Real Michael. Once you go to my website, Real Michael, REAL Michael, MICHAEL.com, you will see my IMDb, my charity page, which I'm supporting like 4 countries. I've been doing that since dance, and I just sent money home yesterday. Uganda, Kenya, Namibia, Nigeria. These children are dear to me. You see my charity there. You can go there. You see my my Facebook, my Instagram, my YouTube, my Twitter. Everything is there. And you
beautiful.
just follow me. I got hacked about 500,000 followers on my real Instagram, so I created a new one, and I'm now selecting. I only have like 3,000 people, and it's fine with me. I don't want everybody following me. So
Right.
be there for a little bit. I'll accept you later on.
Okay. And my producer just flashed your realmichael.com across our screen, so we got you. So, Michael, it's time that I read a poem now. I want to read a poem that I wrote because you're doing exactly what this poem talks about. This poem I wrote is called Utilizing Gifts and Talents. Okay? And I love reading this one with entertainers, but especially now with you because people need to understand everybody has something to offer. You just got to figure out what it is, guys. All right? So here we go. Utilizing Gifts and Talents. We are born with talents, we are born with drive, with different gifts to help us thrive. I knew early on I was born to draw and paint, to also write poetry and to talk without restraint. Our gifts and talents should all be used. God's gift to us, not be abused. We can go far in life for sure, using our gifts to go on tour. All our talents should be used to create ourselves and more, but then our job's to share them, to even up the score. You see, in life, what's needed is not just for ourselves. Once our gifts are mastered, take them off the shelves. A living we can make by spreading them around, not just for the money, but to spread a peaceful sound. Don't take for granted the gifts you're given. Go out and spread the joy. Our gifts are not to be held back for us to self-destroy. Put your efforts forth. Do not hesitate. All your talents, my friend, are never second rate. Never hold them back or you will surely die. Maybe not in body, but your soul will cry. Our gifts were made to share, our talents made to soar. Go through life enlightened, and then you can roar. Be proud of who you are. Be happy you're alive. Once again, my friend, your gifts will help you thrive. By putting efforts forth, not keeping them at bay, your name, Michael, will live forever, baby, forever and a day. So go through life
I'm in
excited.
church now.
For what you sure can give to yourself and others is our reason to live. Our grave will be quite lonely, but our legacy lives on. Make sure people smile with the breaking dawn. And that's what you're doing.
You wrote that?
Yes, I'm a poet and I know it. See, you're a dancer and an actor, but I'm a poet, baby.
Wow. Wow. You know what I always said to people, and I just did an interview about 3 days ago. The Bible says a man's gift will open door for him, and that gift will bring you before powerful people. I say to parents, this show that I did in Africa, it's a taboo to dance, to be dancing in Africa. It's not part of your career. If you're not a doctor, lawyer, or pilot or engineer, your parents don't want anything to do with you. So when they gave me the script, I wrote the show. I said, I supported myself. Put parents there, let them keep dancing with their children. The show became #1 in Africa, more than 20 million viewers in Africa. 9 years the show ran in Nigeria. It's like our So You Think You Can Dance. If you Google Martina Dancer, you will see the legacy that I laid down. Now every parent want their kids to start dancing because I unveiled that. Because up till today, my parents don't. I get emotional when I talk about this. They don't even support what I do because it's like they don't. It's like, what are you doing dancing? You have a master's degree. Go get a job. Go do this. But the Bible says a man's gift. Gary, let me clarify that. It did not say your career. It says a man's gift. That means the day you were born, Gary. The day you were
Yes,
born,
you're born with these gifts.
God put a DNA on your cell. Inside of that cell, he put something there. It's your parents that needs to wake up and help out. So when you see a child at 3 years old going like this with a spoon, doing all this, and your parents say, stop it, and he takes a spoon the next day, that's a drummer.
Michael, I have to say something. I have to. Okay. Oh my gosh, you just really blew my mind. First of all, I didn't know that about Africa. I thought everybody there danced. Second, what you've done in spite of. Look at what you've done with God's gift to you. And now look at what they're doing because of you. My father, my poor parents, they never stopped me from doing anything, but I drove them crazy. My dad bought me a beauty salon because that's what Italian girls were supposed to do. And he sent me to art school. He shook his head, but he sent me. And I used to get in trouble every day of my life for talking, every report card. And now I'm talking for a living. So I never stopped. I tell everybody, and I'm going to talk about you when I tell the story to people, that everyone has a gift from God, and you just proved it 10 times over. Thank you, Michael.
Gary, if my parents stared me when we got here, 7 children. He said he put all 7 children, he lined us up. I kid you not, I would never forget 1983, June 16. My dad went to the first guy, Benjamin. He's the first one. He said, what do you want to be? He said, engineer. My dad said, good. My mom was there sitting in the living room. All of us got together. We were so little. He got to me, second oldest. What do you want to be? I said, Dad, I want to be an artist and a cook. Pow! This man slapped me. I said, whoa, why did you do that? He said, you're crazy. You came all the way from Africa, and all you want to do is to be cooking for white people. What do you want to be? I'm panicking. It's like the Jackson 5. Now I'm shaking. I said, Dad, I want to be a cook and an artist. He slapped me the second time. He looked in my eye to eye. He said, you will be a computer. He said it with an accent. You will be a computer programmer. Jerry, I traveled with IBM 697,000 miles on Delta Airline, 30,000 on United Airline, 10,000 on American Airline. Been in every 50 states. I've lived in every state. I've been in 5 countries working. I was miserable. The money was good, but I was miserable.
Right.
Until I met dancing at the age 40. Look at me today.
Yes.
I'm still doing the IT a little bit, but dancing is what is helping me out and my passion. Don't ever take that passion away from children. Please, I'm begging parents that are listening to this.
Yes, tell it.
Very well. Listen very well. The Bible says a man's gift. That baby you carry in your hand, there's something deposited in that baby. You could wake that baby. You could wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning at my age, and without warming up, and I'll be dancing. Go watch my video. I'm throwing women up in the air. I know that in the back of my head. I went out dancing yesterday. I shut down the entire club. People took out their camera taking picture. At my age, I beat everybody in the club because it's deposited in me. What's going to happen is that once you don't help them, you have to help them discover that gift. That's why you watch America Got Talent, and Simon will say, how long you been singing? The baby will say, since I was 3. Oh, who do you want to thank? And the child will point on stage. I want to thank my mom.
That's right. That's right.
That parents get it. Please, for the rest of you 30 million parents, get this. Do not change the destiny of your child because of what you want them to be. You help them discover that. If they want to be a janitor, let them clean that floor with all their mind and with their tongue. They will be the best cleaner in the world, and heaven will smile and go, wow, look at Paul.
That's right.
How he cleaned the street of Los Angeles very well. That's his destiny. Don't change that stuff. And another thing I say to everybody, please be careful, help out these children, because Gary, if you close your eyes and you imagine every kids that are buried in the ground, next to every kid are 6 dreams buried next to them. Dream of being a dancer, dream of being an actor, dream of being an engineer. Those dreams are gone forever because somebody didn't help them out.
Michael.
That's why I'm going to do this, to help out as many people.
We have a couple minutes left. I'm going to let you talk for 2 more minutes. What you just said was profound and amazing and incredible. And I know for a fact you've touched so many people right now with this show, and I thank you for that. Take another 2 minutes, say your final words, and then I'll say mine to you.
I just want to say, thank Paula. She's pushing me a lot.
Yes, we love you, Paula Ann.
Where, whether it's Austin, my goal is to, hopefully I'll be on an NAACP award. She's pushing me for BET. The world needs to know. I'm holding a championship 6691. Under the NDCA. I got my certification through them, but still I need to be able to, replenish myself, so somebody else can continue. Robert Foster has done a good job, and so I need to pass that on to somebody else. That being said, I want to thank her for everything. She pushes me every day. I just want to say that I would not let her down, and hopefully I'm still willing to perform. I want to be a coach. I want to be a judge, whatever it is. I'm known as the magician salsa dance teacher. In 1 hour in my class, guarantee you will be dancing.
I love this.
Guarantee you, I will show you the trick.
So, Michael, I want to thank you personally for honoring me here. My producers are smiling.
Thank you for having me. I love this.
Oh, for honoring us here. The Geri Petito Show on Hamilton Radio. My producers are smiling. All right. You have not only an incredible personality, you have an incredible smile, and you have a great sense of humor. See, that's what we need. And you have followed all your dreams, never had training. This is unbelievable. Guys, did you hear this guy right here? Never, never not follow your dreams. Please, I'm begging you. Listen, I'm not saying go against your parents, but in a sense I am. Okay,
I have your master's degree, have everything. I have that. Gary, if I can dance today, my brain is still
right. And I had beauty salons back in the 80s and 90s. I did it for my dad, so I had it. I did what he wanted, but I also did what I had to do. And now look at me, right? So I'm talking for a living. I mean, come on, guys. All right, listen. This show will also air on iHeartRadio next week. I'll let you know the date and time. It'll be Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll put the ad out for you, Michael. Amazing, Paula Ann. Another thank you to you, girl. We all love you here. And everybody, please, please share this show. Thank you, Michael.
And I wanted to say, please, there's a code ministry coming very soon. The whole world is going to know about it. It's the biggest project of my life I'm working on.
I can't wait.
Don't forget code ministry. It's loaded. My friend is working on it very well.
Wait.
I can't tell you more, but
All
it's
right.
the next project I'm working
Keep
on.
me posted, baby.
All right.
I love you, Michael. Producers, take us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do.
Just what to do, just what to do.
If what you're feeling is really true.
Is it really true? Is it really true?
Just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.